Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel. Transfer complete.
Incoming transmission from Vice Admiral Richard Sams, Regional Coordinator Region 20, SFI.
Command codes verified.
And a very good evening. I hope everyone is well. Hope you enjoyed the new slide that you would have seen in between the countdown timer and the intro video. I'll explain a bit more about that a bit later on. You'll be seeing it again. But something that got put together for the IC, which is coming up next month. I'll be talking about that. And I thought, actually, I'm going to start using it for bits like this. But anyway, hope everyone is well. Weather here in London, slightly warmer than it has been. And promises to continue being warm for the next few days. So if that's similar for you, then please be careful. Don't get caught out. Don't get burnt because it hurts and it's not good for you. Cool, blimey, they're all coming out of the woodwork this evening, aren't they? Look at that. You know what? I didn't put a message in the Admiralty Board group saying you must tune in tonight, but it looks like I have because there's a lot of them that have turned up. Good evening to everyone that's joined us, joined me, because I'm flying solo this evening, completely solo. So I apologise in advance if I miss comments and stuff. I'll be jumping about doing all the links and stuff and whatever. So it is much more difficult on your own. But, oh, blimey, they really are all coming out of the woodwork tonight. Look, blimey, oh, cool, dear Lord Almighty. There you go. I should promise stuff more often. There you go. So, right, anyway, wonderful Wednesdays. Right, let me pop that in the chat first before I jump screens. So there's the link. And there's this week's prize donated by John Hardy. It is a USS Essex mug. They're very nice. That's my one that I was very generously sent. And as it is at the bottom there, as well as getting the mug, your name and your rank will be printed on the reverse side. So that'd be a nice, unique little gift. As always, all you need to do is pop your name, click on the link that I've just added, and pop your name in the form that appears, click submit. That's it. It's as easy as that. It will get drawn on Saturday and the winner will get a mug in due course. There you are. So that's that one. While we're talking about flogging bits and bobs, a reminder that we've got all this stuff available for you to buy in the QM stores, which is there. So as I said, we've merged everything now so that the Region 20 and the 20th Brigade QM stores are all done together, and if you make an order, it will be sent out to you from the relevant. So if you live in the UK, I will send it to you. If you live in the Republic of Ireland or in Europe, Robbie will send it to you because it's probably cheaper. And if it's anywhere else, and the pair of us then compare the postage costs, and the most effective postage cost wins. There you are. Easy peasy. So hopefully we'll make it a bit easier for people to order stuff, because postage now from here into Europe is silly. So we're trying to negate some of that wherever possible. Great example is, a com badge. Well, most things actually, but a com badge. One of the com badges, for me to post it within the UK, costs, including the cost for the envelope, costs about £1. To post the same thing to the Republic or anywhere in Europe, actually, £3. So that's why we've set this up, because it will hopefully save people some money as we go through. So I mentioned earlier on about that the screen I put up, which you'll see in a while with something else I'm doing, is for I've had to do, every RC has been asked to send a video message to the IC. Hopefully they'll all go a bit better than they did last year, because it was while they were all running last year. And my colleague from Region 15, Corey, while his message was playing, that's when the meeting got Zoom bombed, and he got willies drawn all over him, as you do. But hopefully that won't happen this year. I'm sure it wasn't a comment on his presentation, and we had a good laugh about it afterwards, the Admiralty group. But there you go. Hopefully that won't happen. But that's why I've done it all. But if you haven't yet, you do need to register for IC. Put the link in the chat there. Click on. You will need your SCC number, and that's how they'll verify you. Bookings are being done via Eventbrite. It is free. It's free. There's no cost involved, but you do have to set up an Eventbrite account if you haven't got one already. For ease, I don't think the information's on that link when you click through it anyway, but I don't think they're insistent on you using the same email that's in the database, just in case you have an Eventbrite account already on a different one. But either way, all the information's on there, but you do need to register to be able to, in due course, access the event. It starts. It's on Saturday the 7th of August, so a few weeks away. It starts at 6 p.m. Region 20 time. So what we'll do, as we did last year, is we'll do a edition of Nothing Formal at 5 p.m. Just for a quick chat and a get together as a region before people can go and then log into the main fleet IC event. Various different panels. There'll be the main panel again. There'll be the annual awards. There will be a Marine Corps muster. There will be some panels as well as whatever. The full information hasn't been put out yet, but obviously when it comes out, we will post it up in 10 Forward and on Discord so that people are aware of what's going on. Right, okay, so let's get on with this other bit that I promised you. I promised you some awards this evening. So bear with me, because I've now got to juggle about and share some bits and then not make myself disappear. So quite nicely to show you at the start, there's, oh no, it's showing you the wrong thing. Right, see, I told you, it's a pain in the tush trying to do it on your own. Really is. That's the one. That's better, because now you can see the whole thing. Let me get rid of the brand bit as well. See what? So this is, as I mentioned. So this. So it's quite simply all of the chapters in the region, plus Starfleet Marine Corps Brigade and our Assistant Surgeon General's logos, all of which appear in the presentation thing I did. And if you watched it at the start, they come up in a particular order. So I will go through, have a watch of it again. I'll play it again in a bit, It's only 30 seconds or so. I'll play it again in a bit, and you can see if you can work out the order, or why they're in the order that they're in. And I have double checked it all, so it does all tally as per the information I could get. But anyway, that's enough about that. So some awards. So I've got some orders of merit to present or to announce this evening, and the recipients will receive both an emailed copy of the award, and next week they will get posted out a hard copy certificate. I always do for order of merits, but they came through. I didn't expect them to come through, but by tonight I'm very impressed. So I thought I'd make the use of this to show them to you. So without any further ado, so I will disappear again. So first, there are two groups of awards. That will make sense as I go through them. So first off, Lee Ray Thorne is awarded the Order of Sharian, which, as you can see, is awarded to a member for excellence in inventiveness or craftsmanship in an aspect related to their chapter, region, or Starfleet. And it's a second class award, which means it's for recognition for efforts at a regional level. So I've issued this, or I've submitted it to have it confirmed, and it goes straight on with the next one, which is for Anthony. Exactly the same award. No surprises. Now, what this is in recognition of is the selfless effort that both Lee and Anthony make in their weekly giveaways. Anthony is renowned across the fleet as the Tribble Whisperer, and I've noticed that he's donated a very lovely set of tribbles for the CS's barbecue that's coming up at the end of this month. But each week, Anthony runs his tribble competition and asks for no input financially from anyone for it. And in the same vein, Lee has started doing exactly the same with the poker chips. Something that they didn't need to do, but something they wanted to do. And I know it makes a real difference. Certainly I know, because completely before all of this, and you will please note the date of this award is the 12th of July. So dated before I won Lee's poker chip this week. But I know, I can give you that as an example. It's a great buzz. It feels really good to win it. So it's great. So I wanted to do something rather than just the Order of Samaritan or the Order of Roddenberry, which is, I think the Order of Roddenberry was the other one I looked at, which is just about being a good egg across fleet. This one I think was better because it more identifies the effort that both of these guys put in to making life a little bit more fun for everyone. So congratulations to the peer review. I'm just, bear with me 1 second, because I'm going to jump down from that bit and just actually come out and face you and say well done. Now, I know there will be people who will say, oh God, no, put the slideshow back up. And I will in a minute, but I want it to come up and say congratulations. It really is appreciated, not just by me, but by everyone else who takes part. And it does make a real difference. It's a really nice buzz. And I said it's, whether it was deliberate or not, it flows quite nicely in the way that we have something that runs on at the start of the week, in the middle of the week, and at the end of the week. It's lovely. It's great. So thank you very much, gents. My heartfelt thanks on behalf of myself and everyone in the region for all that you do. It's brilliant. Right, let me jump back in and try and get the right one this time. Oh, by George, he's got it. So the next set, there are a set of 5. Again, it's 5 people all awarded the same award. And this came to my attention from the MSR, the monthly status report submitted by their chapter. So it does 2 things. One, it proves that I actually read them, because I do. I read every one of them when they come in. But 2, it proves the worth of COs completing it and putting in anything that's of interest or of worthy of special mention. And I have to say that actually across the board, the command teams in Region 20 do a fantastic job. I have the ability to dive, as does every RC, to dive through the database to have a look at not so much the MSRs, but the regional version, which is the RSR. But all the RSRs contain pieces of the individual MSRs, so you get a flavour of the quality and depth of reporting from other regions. And we do extremely well. Well, I do extremely well because I get loads of information in, which means I can then do stuff like this, or I can flag up to fleet as appropriate. And this is just one great example. So what happened was, and bearing now, if I miss any of the details, I do apologise. But from memory, because I can only have so many screens open in front of me, this all came about from a request on social media. And it might seem a bit weird, but it was a request from a funeral parlour asking if anyone could loan them any Star Trek uniforms, because they were conducting a funeral which was going to be Star Trek themed. Apparently the coffin had a fantastic wrap all around it of original series stuff. So obviously the person who passed away was obviously a big Trek fan. So they asked you this. So this was picked up by a member of the Alba. She managed to arrange for costumes or uniforms to be available, and some were used by the staff at the funeral parlour. But then over and above that, a group of 4 from the Alba actually attended and provided an honour guard as the coffin was brought into the chapel for the service, including having a Federation flag available to be held respectfully. It was amazingly well received by the family, who contacted the funeral parlour afterwards to say could they please pass on their thanks to the people that were involved in doing it. And it completely struck me. It was such an amazingly selfless act on the part of these people. So for their efforts, which reflect, which put Starfleet, most importantly the USS Alba and Region 20, in the most positive of lights, the order, let's bring it up, the Order of Darmok and Jalad, which, as you can see there, is awarded to a member for a significant act of friendship or outreach shown to a fellow Starfleet member, or for outreach to their community on behalf of their chapter and region. Second class awards authorised for Lynn Cowan. And Lynn, thank you very much. It was Lynn who organised all of this. And Lynn was joined on the day by Moira Stevenson, by David John Smith, and by James Fairbairn. And the final award from here, from this group, is to Ian Struthers, who was one of those who donated some of the uniforms that we used on the day. So thank you all for your efforts, all of you. It's great. It completely struck me how brilliant that was. And so I felt absolutely worthy of recognition. So thank you for that. I'm quite sure it would have made a very difficult day a little bit better for the family. And I'm quite sure that wherever that Star Trek fan has gone, based on their own beliefs, I'm quite sure they looked down and had a smile and gave you a suitable salute. So huge well done to all of you. As I said, next week I will be sorting out sending out your certificates. But well done. It was great, and it was lovely that can I just mention that I'll mention live on camera, as it were. My sincere thanks to Pam McMishauld, who's the recognition director at Fleet, and actually submit all the Order of Merit stuff to. Pam got these from me. Pam got the nominations off me and got it all turned around and back to me within 24 hours, which is great. Didn't expect to have them available to present tonight. It was brilliant. So thank you very much to Pam for that. And congratulations again to all 7 of you, wonderful people. We are, as a region, extremely fortunate to have you, and I'm extremely proud as regional coordinator to be able to say, yes, they're mine. They're from Region 20. Actually putting the effort in the right places across all of what they do in Trek. As Pip's put, you are Starfleet, and that goes for Lee and Anthony as well. Fantastic effort around everyone, and it's great to use the Order of Merits for this sort of stuff. It's exactly what they're meant for. So, right, bear with me, just going back to my notes to see if... Oh, cancel that. Stand by. Oh, heck, where have my notes gone? Oh, there they are. No, that was good. That's it. Right, so, fine. I'm going to trim it slightly short this evening for purely selfish reasons. We're off for a couple of days, R&R, Captain Finn and I, so I've got some packing to do. Off for a few days away, so just wanted to jump on. I would have cancelled that other than the certificates come through, and I really wanted to get them out and announced ASAP. Sorry, I'm going to copy and paste some bits in again. That's why I'm pausing. So it will be short and sweet this evening. A reminder, just bring it. Oh, I better tell you what it is, isn't I? So wonderful Wednesdays again. Is the USS Essex China mug, which will have your rank and name put on the back. QM store staff, an international conference, please register for that. There is a link further up in the comments from here. Please register for that, 7th of August, but we will be doing a chat beforehand. And what we might do is actually throw it open like we did before. And well, depends how many, if people want to get interested in this, because we can get 9 or so people up on this, but if more people want to come and have a chat before I see, we can always do a linked Zoom meeting instead. But either way, yes, I should be away now. I should be being back in on Monday evening. The region is left in capable hands as ever. Teresa Bristow and Ian Lowther, my 2 VRCs, will be available. But please talk to your own COs. This region's brilliant. There's very, very little stuff that comes up that needs a panicked immediate response. We all just get on with the important stuff, which is enjoying the fun, enjoying the trek. There we go. So what else is happening very quickly? So for me, for England, restrictions end really as of Monday. Without getting into whether that's the right thing to do or not, it does stop. So on a more positive note, you're able to go out and see people more, get together with people, do stuff. So things like that's reminded me of something. Conventions and stuff are going to be good to go. Obviously, like with everything else, all I would say is please don't feel at any point, and I don't think anyone would within an SFI context, don't feel at any point pressured to attend anything until you're happy to do so. Just, do what you're comfortable doing when you're comfortable doing it, and that will be a different time scale for different people. We fully appreciate all of that, and I know that things are changing around the different parts of the region, but it's I have enough trouble working out what I'm allowed to do, let alone working out what I could do if I was in the Republic or Northern Ireland or Wales or Scotland. So yeah, as always, take care of, or take cognizance of what's being said to you by your local authorities. And with that, I'm sorry, I'm in on because I'm trying to, but I can't find it. But last Sunday, you would have seen. Hopefully, you saw the post in. Let's see if I can bring it up. So last Sunday, there was a regional presence at convention. It was supported mainly, or not supported, was supported by everyone, but driven by the USS Concord. It's one of their local cons, but it was a fantastic effort by them. There, I found it. There you go, look at that. Fantastic effort by the team. Banners promoting loads of bits about, you know, a great full-on Region 20 presence there. Great. Spoke with, or chatted with Sean on chat Sunday night. It was great. It was really nice. We had a message come through to the regional page from someone who was there saying he apologised and he didn't get a chance to go back and speak to them, but they looked great and he wished he'd had a chance to go back and say hello again. So well done to the team at Bristol Comic Con. Absolutely phenomenal efforts. Well done. Good. I remember conventions. I remembered that. There you go. It's great. So thanks very much for tuning in. Huge congratulations to our award winners this evening. Hope it was a nice surprise. I love doing stuff like that when you don't know it's coming. Bang. Just get in and do it and give the recognition. Question from Ian. So that is our newest chapter. That's the USS Reginald Mitchell. Now, I don't know for certain if that's going to be their full-on logo, but I grabbed that from their Facebook page just because I wanted a logo to represent for them. So USS Reginald Mitchell. If you actually on Facebook, if you search for USS Reginald Mitchell, you get their page come up and you can join and follow them there. That's our newest family members, but it looks quite smart, doesn't it? It'd be quite nice that as an actual com badge there. I agree, it would be very tidy. So it's about half an hour, bang on for that. So thank you all very much. Thank you all very much for your comments. Yes, I'm sure we will enjoy a few days away just to recharge the brain. Although some would say I need more than 4 days away for that, but there you are. That's just my friends. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for everything that you do to support each other and to make this a fun place to be involved with. Keep well, keep safe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.
I'm going to sleep this off. Please let me know if there's some other way we can screw up tonight.